Woof woof, Dawg Pound! I have a very unusual update for you today regarding our tight end depth. Undrafted free agent Daquan Wright is officially leaving us to enter the college transfer portal. This confirmed departure shows how new eligibility rules are completely changing professional football right now. Please subscribe, like the video, and stay until the very end today. Daquan Wright has entered the transfer portal, officially ending his time with our team before the season even begins. I was hopeful when we signed the undrafted talent out of Ole Miss to bolster our thin tight end room, but he is choosing to head back to the college ranks instead. Think about it this way: is the current state of college eligibility rules finally clashing with our pro depth chart in a way we never anticipated? The guy stands 6'4" and looked like a solid developmental piece for our roster. Yet now he is seeking a return to campus life. It is honestly bizarre to see players use NFL camps as a brief trial before jumping back to the NCAA. Does this move effectively signal that our front office needs to be far more selective with UDFAs who still have collegiate eligibility remaining? How could a player leave an NFL camp mid-summer to head back to college? That is the bizarre reality we are facing with Daquan Wright. After we signed the undrafted talent out of Ole Miss, legal precedent regarding 5-year eligibility allowed him to pivot back to his university. And this is the part that gets me, because it highlights how our front office is navigating a completely new, unpredictable landscape with roster spots. With the courts currently weighing the fairness of these moves, I am excited about the potential depth we seek, but I also want to pump the brakes a little until the league sets firm boundaries on these summer departures. Is this just the new cost of doing business for GMs? Seeing talent walk away to secure college payouts instead of fighting for a spot in our tight end room feels like a major shift. So that is the news itself. Now let's get into what it actually means for the outlook of our squad this year. And the more I look at this, the clearer it becomes that the Cleveland Browns are suddenly scrambling to find reliable bodies for the tight end room behind Harold Fannin Jr. Losing a developmental piece like Daquan Wright means our depth chart is thinner than I would like for a physical team that needs to win in the trenches. Will this lack of experienced backups force our front office to overspend on the waiver wire just to fill the position? This situation hurts our tactical flexibility for upcoming matchups against AFC North rivals, where we need multiple targets in the slot. If we cannot secure dependable options, our playoff chances depend entirely on staying healthy, because the margin for error is razor thin right now. Returning to college after testing NFL waters seems like a strategic play for players, but I question if it is truly wise for development. Having 6'4" tight end Daquan Wright walk away from our roster shows just how much the power dynamic has shifted toward the NCAA. And that changes everything regarding how we evaluate talent. I worry we are losing stability, yet some analysts argue this provides players a safer backup plan while the courts resolve these eligibility disputes. Is it possible that guys like Wright are seeing a better path to a bigger payday by heading back to school instead of fighting for special teams value? My honest take here is that this uncertainty creates a massive headache for our front office when filling the depth chart. I simply do not see how this trend helps a team like ours win in the trenches. When you synthesize these developments with the broader reality of the current roster shift, the picture emerges of an organization caught in a strange legal limbo. Daquan Wright departing to return to college football is, in my view, a signal that our front office must urgently tighten how they approach these specific undrafted prospects. Here's the thing nobody wants to say. This trend risks turning our training camp into a glorified practice site for schools instead of a true scouting ground. With the position looking thin, do you believe the NCAA rules are essentially sabotaging our ability to develop depth? Furthermore, should the NFL force a firm contract commitment that permanently ends a player's college eligibility immediately upon signing? I want to hear your thoughts below. If you enjoyed the video, do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. Dawg Pound. I'll see you in the next one.